Hello everyone, our topic for today is about alternative delivery mode, original performance with the use of media. What I need to know. Teatre or theater is a collaborative form of performing art that uses live performers, usually actors or actresses, to present the experience of a real or imagined event before a live audience in a specific place, often a stage. All these components draw from the various art forms and call upon the artistic skill and techniques that you have been exposed to over the last 3 quarters. In this fourth quarter, you will get to experience the complex and exciting process of mounting an original performance, combining most if not all of these skills and techniques.
What I know. Direction. Read and understand each item carefully. Choose the best answer and write this in your arts notebook. What's in? What is your impression of the theater industry in the Philippines? How do you feel about the Philippine theater performers who have become stars in both local and international stage? What's new? Theater is an art form that brings together an entire range of art forms, along with their corresponding elements and principles.
What is it? Philippine Opera Company. The Philippine Opera Company was founded in 1999 by a group of dedicated, classically trained singers, led by soprano Carla Gutierrez as artistic directress. The POC seeks to develop performers as well as audience for classical music performances, both foreign and Filipino. Roles in stage production. Most visible on stage in a theater production are the actors and actresses playing the roles. However, behind the scenes in an entire team whose work begins months in advance of the actual performance.
It is the who support the actors and enable them to truly bring the play to life, while the members of this team may vary depending on how complex or simple the production is. Below are the basic roles that most plays require.
Producer. In a professional stage production, this is the person who takes the play from a mere concept to an actual finished presentation. He or she chooses all the team members and assigns them their function and oversees the casting of the actors and actresses for the different roles. He or she also decides a major logistical matters like when and where the play will be staged, the production schedule, and in most cases either finances all the production costs or outsource the funds needed. Director. The director is the overall artistic coordinator of the entire production. Like a conductor of an orchestra, he or she has a vision of the desired total effect and impact of the performance. With the play script serving as musical score, the director ensures that each one in the production hits all the right notes to create a cohesive, seamless performance that will engage the audience. Throughout the play's rehearsals, the director instructs and guides the actors as to the delivery of their lines of dialogue, their position and movements on stage, called blocking, the thoughts or feelings they are to convey through tone of voice, facial expression, and gestures. By the time of the actual performance, all this should be second nature to the actors as they portray their character on stage. The director also coordinates closely with the set, lighting, sound, costume, makeup designers, and the choreographer. If the play involves dance to create the invention total effect.
Playwright. For a script intended for stage performance, the writer of the script is more specifically called a playwright. The initial concept or plot may be original and then developed into a play script. or it may be based on an existing story or another play, which the playwright will then adapt to present a new way. The script forms the basis of the entire production. It contains the exact lines of dialogue that each character will memorize and deliver on stage, often with notes on tone of voice, facial expression, and even movement or blocking. It also provides a clear description of the set, props, and lighting to be used in each scene. In some cases, the director may collaborate with the playwright on making some script adjustments in the course of the rehearsals to be better achieve the desired effect. Set designer. The concept and creation of the physical stage setup is the task of the set designer. He or she builds the set or sets that will simulate the world that the play's characters are supposed to live in. The set may be realistic and filled with authentic detail, or it may be minimalist, merely suggesting the setting with a few pieces of furniture or props and a simple backdrop. In either case, the set designer ensures that the set will enable the actors to move about easily and naturally to make their roles believable, and will truly provide the ambience on stage that the director and the playwright intend. Lighting designer. Coordinating closely with the set designer in the lighting designer. Lighting is critical in creating the mood of each scene in the play, highlighting a dramatic movement, signaling the entrance of a character, focusing attention on a specific spot on the stage, or even providing the blanket of darkness. For set and prop changes, colored lights or filters may be used, as well as special effects such as gradual dimming or brightening, a speckled effect like sunlight through leaves, or flickering lights. The lighting designers plans all this and adds details notes on the script for the lighting crew to follow during rehearsals and the actual performance. Costume designer. The actors and actresses must look believable in their roles, and much of this is owed to the costume designer. He or she studies the general setting, time and place that the play is meant to take place in, as well as each character in the script. He or she then decides that attire will not only give the audience a clear sense of the setting, but will also express each character's personality and distinct quality. The costumes may need to be designed and sewn to meet these requirements, or they may simply be assembled from available cloths and accessories, with some additional touches created as needed. For a modern or avant-garde play, the actors sometimes wear regular clothes with a simple prop, a mask, or headgear to denote the characters they are playing. Sound designer. Similar to the lighting designer, the sound designer serves a vital role in creating and enhancing the atmosphere of the performance. Sound, in this case, includes music both on stage and as background, which the sound designer may need to source to suit the general time and place of the play, as well as particular scenes. Also involved are special sound effects like thunder, birds chirping, rushing water, gunfire, passing cars, approaching footsteps, and the like. The sound designer works with all this support. The action and interaction taking place on stage. He or she adds detailed notes to the script to serve as a guide for the sound crew during rehearsals and the actual performance. Production manager, coordinating all the complex behind the scenes details of staging, a play is the production manager. He or she is tasked with overseeing the crews for the sets and props, the sound and music, the lighting, and the costumes. This includes ensuring that all the needed elements, facilities, and equipment are not only available, but are in good working order, properly cataloged and labeled and safely stored from the rehearsal to the next up until the time of the performance. Technical Director. The Technical Director shadows the play's director throughout the entire production process, from the time the director presents or her version for the play and issues instructions at every rehearsal. The Technical Director carefully notes how each actor and every member of the stage, sound, lighting, and costume crews need to be coordinated to bring the director's vision to life, ensuring that every instruction is properly executed. By the time of the final technical rehearsal, sometimes called the dress rehearsal, since it is performed in full costume and makeup, the director focuses on assessing the total effect of the performance and how it might still be improved. It is then the technical director who takes over to closely monitor the individual details and again ensure that these work together seamlessly in the actual performance. Choreographer. In cases where a play involves dance in certain scenes, a choreographer is included in the production team. He or she not only plans out all the dance steps to suit the music, but also rehearses the actors until they are able to perform skillfully, while remaining in character on stage. Should the play happen to involve fight scenes, the choreographer will likewise program the moves of the opposing sides so this can be executed not only believably but safely as well. Makeup designer. As the costume designer deliberates on the character's main attire, the makeup designer is brought in to plan the hairstyles and makeup to complement the costume. The work of the makeup designer may be as simple as making the actors look natural for their respective roles based on their character's age and personality and the time and place of the story. But it may also be far more challenging, such as transforming the actors into mythical creatures, animals, or different nationality or forestic beings. Thus, the makeup designer works his or her magic through the wonders of makeup, face and body painting, and hair coloring. Other accessories may be employed, like masks, wings, and hair extensions, headdresses, and even prosthetic to alter certain facial features or body parts. Activity time. What's more, how is the director of a play similar to an orchestra conductor? Explain briefly. Write your response in your notebook. What I have learned. Now that you have finished this module, you can share with your family and friends your insights by completing the following sentence prompts. Write your answer in your notebook.
What I can do. Experiencing theater. Watch a recorded performance of a production by any Philippine theater group. Number 1. Watch a recorded performance of a production by any Philippine theater group. Number 2. Watch the play very attentively. Observe how the plot developed and take note of the artistic elements and principle used. Number 3. Afterwards, write a reaction paper using the following outline. Assessment. Read each item carefully and choose the letter of the best answer to answer this assessment. Write your answer in your arts notebook. Additional activities. Answer these questions in your arts notebook.